In today's video, we are going to make a pink guava colada direct from Walt Disney World. Welcome back to Thirsty Thursday. I'm Mark. This is the Average Me channel, and today's Thirsty Thursday video is going to be responding to a request from a viewer. Laura Kratz asked, can you make the pink guava colada from Caribbean Beach Resort at Walt Disney World? And by chance, the pink guava colada is something that I have actually had. My wife, actually I made a little bit of a snarky remark in the video, and I said a pink cocktail isn't manly. But nevertheless, we have had the pink guava colada. My wife had it, I got a taste of it, and I'll show you a picture of what that looked like. We are going to do our best at replicating it. According to the Walt Disney World menu, the drink consists of Cruzan guava rum, Appleton Estate Reserve blend rum, blended with guava, cream of coconut, and pineapple juice. Well, of course, they don't give the ratios. They don't tell exactly what everything is. However, I did research different types of coladas, and I have a pretty general consensus of what the drink should be made of, what the ratios of things are, and I think we're going to come really, really darn close. I could not find a Cruzan guava rum. I went to several liquor stores. I found all different flavored rums. I could not find guava, but the closest that we came was Bacardi Tropical Rum, and it has a blend of guava and coconut. Well, since this does include cream of coconut, as you're going to see in a minute, I think this is going to be a really, really strong substitute. You have to remember, whenever Disney says things like Cruzan guava rum, what they're doing more than likely is promoting a product that they may have a deal with. So I think we're going to be okay with this particular rum. The next thing we're going to use is a dark rum. It says here they use Appleton Estate Reserve blend rum, so I took a look at that. It was quite an expensive rum. It was a dark Jamaican rum, so I have a dark Jamaican rum here. I already have that, so that's what we're going to use. Now, are these going to have significant flavor differences? Maybe, but probably not dramatic. When they put the different flavors into the rum, as you know, we have on this channel visited quite a few rum distilleries. Those are flavors that are added at the end of the distilling process. So depending on what they use for their flavoring, might be a little different, but then again, it's different from batch to batch of even the same brand name. So I think we're going to be okay using the Navy Bay. The next thing that you're going to see is pineapple juice. We're using 100% juice. We're going to be using cream of coconut and guava nectar. Now, what I don't understand is how this drink is going to be pink. Now, we have the drink, and it does have a pink hue to it. So I don't see anything here that is really a rich pink color. All I can think of is maybe the nectar that they use, or whatever guava they add is a very pink guava, or maybe even has pink food coloring in it. But I might be surprised. I may find that a mixture of this white and yellows along with the dark rum may take on a pink color. We'll find out. The other thing we're going to be using is ice, and that's about it. So let's get started. This is one of the few blended drinks that I make. I think I've made two other blended drinks, but not the traditional blended ice drinks. So this will be something new. So what I did, I just have the ratio here, a common ratio that I found with a variety of different coladas, and they were all really, really similar, mixed with what I picked up from the Disney. I think we're going to be really, really close with this. So the first thing we're going to use is 1 ounce of the tropical rum. And I'm going to do my best to keep these ratios, oh, that sounded like a dinner bell, to keep these ratios really close, because if we ever have to adjust it, it's nice to know exactly what we started with. And the next thing we have is an ounce of the dark rum. Actually, when I was typing this out, I put Drac rum. First, what the heck is Drac rum? And my fingers must have just got messed up, and I put D-R-A-K. So that actually does look pretty dark already. So maybe that helps with the coloring. We'll see. 1 ounce coconut cream. And I'm gonna shake it up some more anyway. Just because this, I don't want that to separate. This is so thick. That. Okay, so there's our ounce of coconut cream. And then we have 2.5 ounces of the guava nectar. 2.5. Is that right? Yep. And make sure I'm getting a good, yeah, we're good there. So there's 2. And a happy, you see this is not a pink color. So maybe that would be my only guess. If this does not turn out very pink, I'm gonna guess it's because of the guava nectar and that we didn't have a real pink guava coloring. The next thing we are going to look at is pineapple juice, and we're going to use 1 ounce of pineapple juice. Now, I am going to say that most of the recipes that I saw also called for some lime juice. And I was going to add the lime juice, and I said, no, I think we're going to try to stick pretty close to the original Disney recipe. So then it called for 1 cup of crushed ice. I didn't have crushed ice, so I actually took some ice cubes and I took out my meat tenderizer, and there we go. Here's my cup of crushed ice. And let's see how this goes. And I don't have a typical colada glass, but we do have a hurricane glass here. So that's coming out a little runnier than I would like. We are going to put some pineapple on here, since it did have pineapple juice. I believe at Disney they use a piece of guava, and stick it in that piece of pineapple, and that way it'll stand up a little better. And there you go. Not a bad looking cocktail. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, now that is good. It doesn't have the pink color of the Disney product. And like I said, I'm going to guess that that's because of the guava nectar. There are pink guavas, and this looks, as you can tell on the container, yellow nectar. I guess if I wanted to turn that pink, I could add a little bit of grenadine. I don't know what that would do to the flavor, but maybe I'll give that a try. I'll mix up another one, add a little grenadine. We'll do a taste test. This is absolutely delicious though. Pink or not, I think you're going to be happy with this cocktail. And Laura, I want to thank you for requesting it. I'm going to go off camera now, and I am going to mix up a second one, exactly the same. However, the only thing I'm going to change is I'm going to add just a little bit of grenadine. And we're gonna see if we can turn this into a pink cocktail without changing the flavor. Let's try this again. 1 ounce rum. I know I said I'd do this on camera, but I can't help myself. 1 ounce of the dark rum. Ooh, that just about killed my cream of coconut. I do have another bottle. 2.5 ounces guava nectar. Now, if you think about that, 2.5 ounces of this would certainly, if it was pink, give it a pink color. So that's what I'm going to guess. If you really want the pink color, look for pink guava nectar. And I think we'll do all right. And we got the pineapple juice, 1 ounce of pineapple juice, grenadine. I got kind of a cheap one this time around. I got roses. I'm gonna add about 1/2 ounce. That's gonna be way too much. I'll try it anyways. I'm looking for color. 1/2 ounce. What it's gonna do is really sweeten it up, is what it's going to do. So it's probably a lot. But hey, if you don't experiment, you don't have any success in life, right? You gotta take chances if you want to have some success. And there we go. There's a cup of crushed ice. And just a smidgen more. Remember when you're having the birthday spanking, they give you a pinch to grow an inch? I don't know, maybe they didn't do that when you were a kid. They did it when I was a kid. Did they say a pinch to grow an inch when you were a kid, when you were at the birthday, and they'd give you your birthday spanking? What kind of way is that to celebrate anyway, to spank someone? Well, we certainly got a pink color. So if that's what we were striving for, we got success in that arena. Now the question is, are we going to maintain the flavor? And see, this really looks like a pink cocktail. I gotta taste this one. Oh, that's good. That's it. Absolutely. That grenadine gave it a beautiful pink hue, pink color. It did not change. I'm surprised. It did not change the flavor. I can't notice it. Quite frankly, I don't even notice the sweetness, which surprises me. Laura, that's your answer. If you can't find the pink nectar, go ahead and put in about 1/2 ounce of grenadine syrup. I use roses this time if you want to stay pure to what I did. And I think you're going to be very, very satisfied. So there you go. There is my answer to Laura Kratz's request. Does anyone else have requests out there that you'd like me to try to replicate, duplicate, simulate? I'm happy to give it a go. This is a great success. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out, and I hope that you give it a shot. It just is one of those drinks. I want to take it out to my lanai. I'm going to invite my wife out in just a second. We're going to walk out to the lanai. We're going to look out over this beautiful South Florida sky. The sun's ready to set pretty soon, and we're going to enjoy ourselves a tropical cocktail. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner. And don't forget to ring that bell icon up above. That's the only way you'll know when I post new videos. Well, you can always come back here on Thursday. I'm always going to be right here behind the bar trying something new. Thanks for joining me. I'm Mark, and this is the Average Me Channel.